Hello chatbox out there. Today in this video I'm just going to be telling you guys out there about what I got to on my Sunday. I had to think then what the day was because this has been such a crazy week. I've just been here, there and everywhere. Hope you guys all had a lovely weekend and that you're all having a lovely Sunday rest. I got ready for the day ahead and had a nice refreshing shower and had some jam toast and a cup of tea. My dad was sorting stuff around the house and he's gone off to bed. My mum was out and me and my mum watched some episodes of Warehouse 13. And my younger brother's at work, older sister's at her house, and my younger sister is in uni. And last night, as you've seen in my previous vlogs, me and my older brother made an apple crumble for tonight as my grandparents are coming over, and me, my older sister and her boyfriend, if they're not busy, are going to come and have Sunday roast, and we're going to be giving them a bit of our apple crumble that we made. And I can't wait for my grandma to try a piece because my grandma's apple crumble is amazing. So me and my older brother are very excited about that. And I went onto my Facebook, Twitter and Instagram and went on some new scripts and stories for my doll drama. I was playing my doll drama and played with my own boot doll. And I watched the newest episode of Supernatural and Chaos Chi and watched episodes of Fine Evil, Merlin, Supernatural, older episodes and Doctor Who, and watched some Wobborn and Malik and Will and Sunny fan vids and some other fan vids that I'm a part of. I went to Vogue and Hello magazines, and my mum's best mate, our funny friend, she's like a second mum to me, came over for lunch, and so that was nice to have a nice catch up with her. And for my lunch I had a cheese and ham toastie and a cup of tea. Really loving cheese and ham toasties at the moment. And I went out there and doing watching stuff with Cord and Beavis, playing catch up and listened to some music and worked on some new scripts and stories for my dog drama and did some arts and craft and illustrating and some Lego and Playmobil. And I sorted my dolls and dolls out and showed our funny friend some of my doll ornaments and then left them to have a bit of a girly chat. And I worked on some new songs and played on my keyboard a bit and watched some doll tutorial videos and doll tutorial videos and doll craft videos. I looked at dolls and doll stuff off eBay, Amazon and Smiths and watching doll hand making videos as well. And I watched after Robin Hood Men in Tights and watched some episodes of Friends, Big Bang Theory, How I Met Your Mother and some other comedy stuff, Laughter Express and after all. And I watched some episodes of Skins, Walked Away, Grandchild, Degrassi and some other old shit stuff that's not on anymore, and watched some episodes of Generating Neighbours, Emmerdale EastEnders, Corey and Hollyoaks and some other soap stuff, and watched some webtoon stuff and some gay short films, and went some fanfic and wrote some fanfic and watched some fan vids. And I watched Pollyanna and watched Pocahontas and watched Aladdin. Love Aladdin, and I've just seen the trailer for Aladdin. Doesn't really give much away, but I'm really looking forward to seeing that. And I listened to a bit of Planet Disco, Power Waves, Kylie Minogue, Paloma Faith, Rita Ora and some other singers and bands, and listened to the Greatest Showman soundtrack reimagined. I love it. I love the Greatest Showman, it's such a great film, and I'm watching that tonight with my mum, dad and my older brother, as my mum and dad still haven't watched it, so me and my older brothers discussed. And we've got popcorn, sweets, the works, and I'm looking forward to watching that tonight after Strictly and X Factor. It's the X Factor final. Come on Scarlett Lee, she's got a win, she's so good. I've loved her since she was in last year and then went out, and she's come back stronger and better than ever, and I'm just so hoping that she wins. Either way, Anthony, Dalton and Scarlett, they're all equally as good. They are amazing, and each of them are well deserved winners, and they're all winners in my eyes because they're just super. Their voices are out of this world, and I just can't wait for this final. And I watched some episodes of Escape to Country with Vicar Dibley, and me and my mum have been watching some episodes of Wales 13 and some episodes of Doctor Who, and I watched some episodes of Midsummer Murder, Murder She Wrote, Miss Marple, DSI, and The Bill, and Conan Wines, and some other police drama and murder mystery investigation stuff. I watched Murder on the Orient Express, the movie, and also watched Dracula last night. And I watched some episodes of Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Wolfblood and Teen Wolf and some other vampire mile stuff because it's part of my book series at the moment. I'm writing about vampires and werewolves and stuff, so it's good to watch that to kind of get some ideas and stuff. So yeah, it's going really well. Love working on my book series. Lots of twists and turns and new chapters and new plots and stuff and new characters. So I just love it so much. I'm a bit of a perfectionist, so I don't feel I'll ever finish my book because I always plan on ending it and I come up with another idea. So I'm probably going to be having to split up into like 10 or more books if I ever did get my books published. And I posted some dolls and dolls and beautiful photography onto my Instagram and my Facebook and Twitter. Not my Facebook, I posted some nature photography on my Facebook and some doll photography on my Instagram and Twitter. And for the afternoon, I was just sorting out my dolls at dollhouse and playing with my Moby doll, and I can't wait for this evening when my grandparents come over for the Sunday roast. And my dad got up and I had a chat with my family friend, and she went off home, and I listened to some audio books and I watched some vlogs and some vines and some of my favourite YouTubers' new videos, and been watching some vlog and stuff. Feeling very festive at the moment, listening to some Christmas music and watched The Grinch, and I've actually and the Santa Claus movie and watched some Christmassy episodes of some of the soaps, and I watched the Warp Wedding episode take 2 about a billion times now. I used to watch that over and over again and watch Warp's story from start till now, and I really hope that Robert and Aaron get Zeb back from Rebecca and Ross, because Ross shot Robert and Rebecca is hinged, and yeah, apparently Lachlan's supposed to be coming back even though he killed his mum and granddad and his best mate Joey. I still am heartbroken that they killed off Joey. Shouldn't have killed him off, and his life won't be worth living if he turns up in Emmerdale, because everybody hates him and they will know what a twisted evil mug he is. So they probably chase him out of town. So I hope that's not true. And I read the Saint magazine, Vogue, Hello, and some Marvel and DC comics and manga and anime books. I watched some manga and anime stuff and some Marvel and DC films and shows. And watched some episodes of Surgeon Adventures and American Horror Story. And watched Chitty Bang Bang, Mary Poppins, and watched Sound of Music and Matilda and Annie and some other musicals and some Disney films like Rapunzel and Pocahontas and Mulan and Ariel and some other Disney stuff, and had a little bit of a Disney marathon. And I also watched Thrust Away. I love that film, such a great film. And I also watched some Barbie DVDs and Bratz DVDs and looked at some stuff off Etsy, and I'm hopefully going to get an Etsy site where I can post my photos where people can buy them for cards and stuff, or they'll pick which one, I'll print it off and put it on a card and send it to them and get money for that, which would be good. My dad's talking to Tesco, so I'm hopefully going to get a job that suits one of my special needs. And we were told that I was going to be getting a job there, but I haven't heard much about it, so my dad's going to be chasing that up. And I watched some episodes of Lizzie McGuire, That's the Raven, and some other classic Nickelodeon, Disney and Boomerang shows and films, and watched the Tom and Jerry movie, the Drake and Josh movie, the Groundhog movie, and some other Disney and Boomerang and Nickelodeon films. And I watched some stuff off CBC, and I also was working on some new songs and new parts to my book series and my gay short novel that I'm working on. I've been talking to a guy on Instagram for quite a while. We both love Dot2, and he followed me on Twitter, I followed him back, started talking on there, and then he followed me on Instagram and I followed him back, and then he added me on Facebook, so we've been talking for quite a while. He's quite cute, and he lives all the way up in Yorkshire, so even if I did want to do something about it, it's long distance probably wouldn't work. But we're just good mates, and we both love writing as well, so we've just been bonding over that. And we've been getting on really well, so that's good. And yeah, I kind of given up on Tinder and true love, because you'll find it when you're not looking for it. So I'm just happy single, just enjoying life, and I've kind of given up on trying to lose weight at the moment because it's Christmas season. So we've got the roasts and the chocolates and the advent calendar chocolates and all of that lot. So I'll work on losing weight in January time. And I watched Bridget Jones' Diary. I am the male Bridget Jones, and yeah, just need to find my Mr. Darcy. And yeah, I listened to a bit of Dido, and I can't wait to get her new album when it comes out. Done my Christmas list yesterday, and I find it gets harder and harder to ask stuff when you get older. And I've just asked for a few books, DVDs, CDs, and some doll house accessories. They're not much, and it's not that expensive. The stuff that I've asked for, unlike my younger brother, who normally asks for a lot of expensive stuff. And got advent calendars the other day. Been having ours. I got a Fortunes one because they don't have any Cadbury's ones, unfortunately. But Fortunes is quite nice, fancy chocolate. So yeah, my grandma and grandpa are now over for the roast, and my mum and older brother have been getting that ready in the kitchen. It smells delicious. I hope you guys will have a lovely weekend, and I shall see you soon with a new vlog coming very soon. Bye.